Hey everybody, it's Alika Lifty, and today let's brew Power Nap as a Kalita Wave. So Power Nap is our half-calf blend, a mainstay, staple, really balanced coffee. I really like brewing it in our traditional Kalita Wave recipe for balance, body, sweetness, and it's just going to be really easy to make. It's a really approachable blend that wants to taste good. What we're going to need is a Kalita Wave with decanter, gram scale with timer, your Power Nap, 25 grams of Power Nap, ground medium coarse, not quite as coarse as you would grind for a Chemex, but pretty coarse for a Kalita Wave, about what you would grind for a batch brew or a large pot of coffee. Your favorite mug, a gooseneck kettle with at least 400 grams of water set to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get brewing. First, let's pre-wet our filter and preheat our brewer. I like to hold that filter in, pour straight in the middle, let that water rise a little bit before gently saturating the sides of our Kalita Wave filter. That drains. Make sure your filter is even. Always be sure to dump that preheat water. We don't want a diluted cup. Let's dose our coffee. 25 grams, medium coarse. Shake your brewer flat, and we're going to be ready to go. This is our standard Cafe Kalita recipe. Same recipe we've used for several different blends. And so let's brew. First, let's start our timer. And I'm going to pour 50 to 70 grams as my bloom. Lightly pour, saturate all of that coffee. Let it rest. Now this is a half-calf blend. Decaffeinated coffee wants to drain really long as a filter, and so that's going to be all right with our Kalita Wave. You don't want to go too coarse to where you get a watery cup. Medium coarse is going to be fine. At 30 seconds, heavy, slow spiral outwards until I've reached 150 to 160. And then at 45 seconds, I'm going to hit it again with another spiral, this time to 220. I've built up my water level, and this is the spot that I want to keep. Time frame now is more fluid. I'm going to let this water drain until I can fit another 60 to 80 grams in here, raise that water level back up. If you grind too coarse and try to make Power Nap drain too quickly, it's going to be a little tart, it's going to be weak, and it's going to be just a touch salty. Here at 120, I'm going to hit it again. It's time to 280. Power Nap should drain anywhere between 4 to 5.5 minutes even. It's going to hit this plateau where it's not going to extract too much, and it's still going to taste really good. If it drains way too long, here at 147, I'm going to hit it again, this time to 340. If it drains way too long and just chokes and clogs in your filter, it's likely you could have been too coarse or were just far too fine for the clogging of that paper filter. It's going to be really dry, like a dusty cocoa, covering up our peach acidity, and it's not going to be very sweet. Here at 220, let's finish this off. $400 grams. So, like I said, Power Nap's going to drain a little bit more slowly than a traditional single origin coffee, and even our other blends because of that decaffeinated component. But when Power Nap is balanced, these flavors are really defined. We get this sweet, long-lasting brown sugar. We get sweet and tart peach. We have this really silky, syrupy texture that's carrying everything together. And we have this gentle florality that's really nice in this balanced cup of coffee. This drain is going to slow as we really start to extract this decaffeinated component. We've just changed the structure of our coffee. It's not going to drain quite as slow as a fully decaffeinated blend, but really anywhere between 3:30 to 5:30, we're going to have a really good cup of coffee. It's like 3:45. I finished dripping out. Smooth peach. Power nap's even good with a little bit of cream, if you'd like that. Especially a little bit of oat milk is going to make it taste almost like peach cobbler. Enjoy.